So we'll carry on. Vein.
Yeah.
Did Miss Trisha leave? Did Trisha leave the class?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what's happening.
Hola. Okay, you guys still there? That was a catastrophic misstep on my part. So sorry. Okay. I picked up my computer the wrong way and it just shut down. Didn't like the way I was mishandling it, I guess. Okay. So I will put the link to the Google Doc, and I'm not even sure if we're going to use it, but did I lose you guys again? If you can hear me, turn on your sound and let me know, because I can't find you guys again.
I can hear you fine.
I can hear you.
Okay, why can't I find? I can't find it. That is the weirdest thing. Okay, well, we'll just I can't get in to put the Google Doc link on. That is so weird. Random, just completely random. Let me in this way. Yeah. Okay, well, as long as you can hear me, we'll just go over cities. Página 46. So this is what we started talking about in my Spanish 2 class in Elk Grove on Wednesday, because we were slightly ahead of schedule. So reflexive verbs, just a big thing. If you've done homework already, then Addie, then you'll see the Quizlet introduces these verbs, and you'll notice they all have say at the end of them because they're reflexive. The say at the end of any verb just means it's reflexive. And by reflexive, we mean that it doesn't, the person's doing an action towards themselves. So if you look at page 46, let's read the following sentences as you look at the illustrations. So Vita, read the first set of sentences, then Nehemiah, and then Addie, going side to side.
Okay, Federico lava el carro. Federico lo lava.
And then the one next to it.
Okay.
Read
I
that.
can.
Oh, sorry. Federico se lava.
Okay. Go ahead, Nehemiah.
46. SH 46.
Yes. No, page 46, not SH, page 46.
And then where are we at in there? The reflexive verbs, okay, right? And the pictures.
The second set of pictures.
Julia cepilla el perro. Julia lo cepilla. No cepilla.
Cepilla.
Huh?
Cepilla. I was just correcting your pronunciation.
Cepilla. Julia se cepilla.
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 Muy bien. Okay. Y Adi. Boca. Okay. So it says, okay. Joining the silly thing again. Pedro mira a su amigo, Pedro lo mira. Pedro se mira en el espejo. Oh, there you go. Now I can see the message, Addie. Gracias. I don't have a mic. Okay, está bien. So we have Federica lava el carro. Federico lo lava. Frederick washes the car. He washes it. Federico se lava. He washes himself. So in English, we represent reflexive when we say himself, herself, myself, okay? So I seat myself at the table because nobody ever invited me to sit down. Or we use a lot of possessive adjectives, right? I wash my face, I wash my hands, I wash my, so that's somewhat of reflexive, right? But Spanish uses so in the sentences to the left, one person performs the action and another person or things receives the action. In the sentences on the right, the same person performs and receives the action of verbs. For this reason, the pronoun se must be used. Se is called a reflexive pronoun because it refers back to the subject, Federico, Julio, or Pedro. Okay, so the second set of sentences. Julia cepilla al perro. She brushes the dog. Julia lo cepilla. She brushes him. Pero Julia se cepilla is not saying she brushes herself, right? It's saying she brushes, and most likely her hair. I mean, she could be brushing her eyebrows or she could be brushing her arm hair, but that'd be a little odd, and we would specify when she was doing that. But next one, Pedro mira a su amigo. Peter looks at his friend. Pedro lo mira, he looks at him. Pedro se mira en el espejo. So in this same instance, he looks at himself, because if you just say Peter looks, you have no idea who he's looking at. He's looking at himself, looking at somebody else. Se mira, he looks at himself in the mirror. I mean, because I could look at someone else in the mirror, right? Especially when I'm in the bathroom fixing my hair. My daughter walks in and I can see her back there, right? So I can look at her in the mirror while I'm brushing my hair. So se mira always means that it's the reflexive, okay? Look at page 47. Study the forms of the flexive verb. Pay particular attention to the pronoun that goes with each form of the verb. It is called a reflexive pronoun. Again, reflexive just means that it's a reflection. You're doing it to yourself. Repiten, yo me lavo. Tú te lavas. Usted o ella se lava. Nosotros nos lavamos. Okay, so vosotros os laváis and ustedes o ellas se lavan. Okay, so lavarse is to wash oneself. So if we say nos lavamos, what are we doing? We're washing ourselves, right? We don't wash unless I say I wash the dog, or I wash my grandchild, or I wash. Generally, you're washing your own body parts. Levantarse, to get up, or to raise oneself up. Get yourself up. Get yourself up off that couch, Okay, so we're kind of using reflexive there in those kind of statements in English. Repite, me levanto. Te levantas. Se levanta. Nos levantamos. Os levantáis. And se levantan. Now notice this is the reflexive pronoun. We recognize these also from at least the top four from direct and indirect object pronouns, right? Or the verb gustar. They're similar, but they're a little different when it comes to the usted and the ustedes forms, right? It's always se. So in the negative form, no is placed before the reflexive pronoun. So if you look at number 3, no te lavas las manos. You didn't wash your hands? La familia Martínez no se levanta tarde. Because remember, when you make a sentence negative, we always say place the no directly before the verb. Okay. Well, in this case, this verb has two pieces, right? Se is actually, excuse me, a part of the verb, though it's separate. The same way if we have direct and indirect object pronouns. That if you have a negative, it goes before. Let's see. No negatives. Yeah, it goes before the direct and indirect objects too. So if you're got a direct indirect of like you look at me, tú me miras, right? Tú me miras, you look at me. Or I say don't look at me, no me miras, no me miras. So you're direct any kind of pronoun before a verb, then the negative always goes before it. Okay, don't separate pieces of verbs. And number 4, we've gone over this multiple times. In Spanish, when you refer to parts of the body and articles of clothing in a reflexive sentence, you often use the definite article, not the possessive adjective. Okay, so it is safer to just put the el or la, okay, versus me, my, or his or her, when it comes to parts of the body and articles of clothing. Like I would say, yeah, I put my backpack in the car. Well, of course, I don't necessarily know that that's your backpack. But if that hand's attached to your body, then I know it's your hand. Okay. But backpacks and extensions, I mean, if it's a sweater you just took off and said, oh, I'm gonna put my sweater back on, then yeah, that's okay. And then number 5, note that the reflexive pronoun is added to the infinitive. So whenever you have an infinitive, I need to wash my hair. Necesito lavarme el pelo. With examples there. El niño quiere acostarse. Okay. The boy wants to go to bed. Okay. Voy a lavarme las manos. Excuse me, I'm going to wash my hands, or I'm going to wash myself the hands. ¿Quieres quitarte la chaqueta? You want to take your jacket off? So the just like the infinitive and form of the verb, it goes at the end and attached. It becomes all one word. Okay. So the picture down there. Let's now I will bring up the Google Doc now that everyone has it. So they changed things up on me and it's really weird. It doesn't affect you, so I'm not going to bother. Okay, so there's the link to the Google Doc if you guys would like to join me there. We'll work on some of these exercises here. Okay, so let's look at ejercicio 1. Okay, so
What number?
exercise number 1, número 1. Okay, and so we'll just keep in that order, Vita, Nehemiah, and Addie. But I'll do number 1, just as an example, okay? So contesta, answer. Contestar is to answer. So it says answer. ¿Se levanta tarde o temprano, Gregorio? So all these questions are going to be about Gregorio, okay? So I'll say Gregorio is the early bird who catches the worms. So I'm going to say Gregorio se levanta temprano. He gets up early. Distinction here between getting up and waking up. Despertarse is to wake up. Levantarse is to actually get up. So we're saying that he gets up early. He not just wakes up early, but he gets up early. Okay, so Vita do 2, Nehemiah número 3 y Adi número 4. So remember, they're all talking about Gregorio.
I don't see the Google Doc shared or emailed to me or anything. And since
Do you
we're doing
not
Google
see
Hangout
the
on the phone, I'm doing
you-
Google Hangout on the phone. I don't have the chat bar,
Okay.
and it's not in my shared files either.
It is in your shared files. It's in the because I know I've shared this file with you, but I will send it to you. It's in the shared files. Let's just say, let me just do it. Just send you an email. Into Vita. Okay, sent. Okay. So Addie, are you feeling better? Been out sick, so. So Nehemiah, these are either or questions, so it's not a yes or no question. So like my first question was, does he wake up late or early? Does Gregory wake up late or early? So your options here are, ¿se lava los dientes antes o después del desayuno? Everything is terribly slow this morning. Pero se pone un suéter cuando hace frío. Yeah. Okay. Se lava. My Google Docs is doing nothing. Bah humbug. Okay, so Nehemiah. Se lava. Se lava, your S. Se lava los dientes. Okay. Another way to say brush your teeth too is cepillarse. to brush one's teeth. Oops. And example number 3, it's saying wash your teeth. So I'm not sure where in which Spanish-speaking country they wash their teeth, but cepillarse is what I learned whenever I first learned Spanish, and there on out. This is the first book I've had where it's told me to lavarse los dientes. So I suppose you are washing them, just a little bit more forcefully. Okay, looking at ejercicio 2, se lava por la noche. Muy bien, Vita. Okay, let's look at exercise 2. Okay, so let's look at it. ¿A qué hora blank levantas? Okay, so looking at the ending of the verb, I should know that it's te. It's asking the question. So, ¿a qué hora te levantas? Soy madrugador. So, la madrugada is early, early morning. Okay. So, soy madrugador. I'm a morning person. Okay. Blank, levanto temprano. A las 6:30. Well, I guess 6:30 is early, but especially if you're a student. So, me levanto. Look at the ending, because again, these are reflexive verbs. So the ending's going to tell me what my reflexive pronoun is. ¿A qué hora te levantas? Soy madrugadora. Me levanto temprano a las 6:30. Okay, so keeping the same numbers. Vita, due to, oops, someone ready. All right. So Vita, Nehemiah, and then Addie, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so who's doing 3, Nehemiah?
I'm doing 3.
Okay, so look at the ending of your verb penas. Okay, so it's as, as asking, do you? And so as should tell you that it's the to form. ¿Te penas con frecuencia? Do you comb your hair with frequency? And then answer no, or often. Muy bien, Ari, perfecto. ¿A qué hora te despertaste esta mañana? What time did you wake up this morning? I woke up at 7. Okay, and Vita, the answer to your question. ¿Te cepillas los dientes con frecuencia? Oh, wow, this person's real good about brushing their teeth. Yes, I brush my teeth some 4 times a day. Wow. Their toothbrush is busy. Nehemiah, what are you doing? So Nehemiah, fix your
Yeah, I'm
say.
trying.
Fix your say. It should be what instead? That's fine, Vita. That's fine. Si me pie los fuentes. Yes, I brush the fountains. I brush my fountains. Okay, I got it. It's fine. Si me cepillo los dientes. Perfecto. And then te penas con no. Okay, and then Nehemiah, your answer. No. Peno is the yo form. So what do you need to change it to? Anytime I ask you, do you need $5? Yes, I need $5. So you got to change it to I comb my hair or I comb myself. Me peno. Me peno con frecuencia. No, your answer. Your question was fine. I was referring to your answer. Yeah, te penas con frecuencia. There you go. No, okay. So maybe you brush your hair. And then there's some people that, like people with really, really curly hair, they don't comb or brush, they pick it, right? Or so if someone tells you, oh, they never comb or brush the hair, the first things I think, what, is dreadlocks? But some people pick their hair. I have some friends, really, really curly hair, so the only time they do it is right after the shower and they pick it out, and then the rest of the time, the curls rule. Okay, let's look at ejercicio cuatro, and we'll look at it very quickly. It says, personaliza, da respuestas personales. Personalize, give personal responses. Okay, so now we're looking at verbs we learned way back in the beginning of Spanish 1. Okay, so what is the first question asking? ¿Cómo te llamas? We learned it. Me llamo Trisha. Te llamas Vita. Usted te llama Adi. Él se llama.
It means, how are you?
No, it means what is your name, or how are you called? Okay, how do you call yourself is literally what it means. So it's a reflexive verb, but we didn't want to go through all the explanation when we first introduced that back in Spanish 1. So when I ask you, ¿Cómo te llamas? What do you call yourself? What's your name? What do you call yourself? And I say, me llamo, I call myself Trish. That's the difference between mi nombre es, right? My name is, I can say mi nombre es Trish, or say me llamo. You see that this verb is in yo form. Me llamo Trish. Okay? So I call myself Trish. Okay? Because my name, actually, mi nombre es Tricia. See? My name is Trisha. Pero me llamo Trish, but I call myself Trish. Okay. So the next one. ¿Y tus hermanos cómo se llaman? What are they called? Okay, what do they call themselves, actually? And your brothers and sisters, what do they call themselves? And ¿cómo se llama tu profesora de español? What does she call herself? Okay. So kind of backwardsly making sense of what we learned earlier. Okay. So, es todo para hoy. That's kind of what this chapter is about. The reflexive, all the vocabulary is reflexive verbs. The next little lesson is reflexive. So, kind of about verbs, this reflexive verbs, this chapter. Okay. So, Adi, hasta mañana. Y Vita Nehemiah, hasta miércoles. Adiós, mis alumnos.
Adios. Did she send any homework?
It's on the homework. It's on the homework sheet, Nehemiah.
Okay.
Just like it's always been just like
So
last year, right?
what is it called again? What is it called?
It's a Google Doc.
Okay.
I've shared with you. Just go in your shared documents, and it's in there. There's homework every week. Like I told my other class, if there's no homework, I'm dead. I'll send you the link again, but you have to hold on to it. I can't. That's the whole purpose of me doing this, is so that you always have the homework. I don't have to, you can look at it anytime you want to. So I'll send you the link, and you have to either bookmark it or do something with it, or go into it's in your Google Docs because I've shared it with you. So I'll send you a link. Always homework. I always post it on Thursdays, always. But I can't keep my Google Docs open right now, so I'm gonna have to restart my computer.